The Babylon Bee recently came out with a video called Woke Jesus. Now, I've reacted to their one about the resurrection before, but I want to react to Woke Jesus. I haven't seen this before. I don't know what's in this. Let's find out.
If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn it off with the other also. Unless they're a Republican. Then you can feel free to punch them in the face. Let the children come unto me, and do not hinder them. Unless they might be born into poverty, or they might be an inconvenience to your party lifestyle. In that case, feel free to murder them in the womb. Haven't you read that in the beginning, God created them male and female, and genderqueer, femboy, trans man, trans woman, two-spirit? You have heard that it was said, hate your enemies. But I say to you, this is correct. And here's a handy little chart to help you understand who your enemy is, based on Marxist intersectionality theory.
As the Lord was setting out on a journey, a certain young man approached him.
Oh, my Lord, what must I do to be saved?
Be less white.
But the man went away sad, for he was very white.
My Lord, if you had been here, my brother Lazarus would not have died.
Do not be afraid. But Lazarus will live again through this mail-in ballot. Gender, non-binary, demi-boy, omnigender, pangender, xenogender, someone who identifies as a large ornate building. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except by reducing their carbon footprint and getting vaccinated 12 times. Like me. Cancel your enemies. Curse those who bless you. And burn down the whole country if you don't get your way. Tater-tot gender, ghost boy, tri-spirit, weather gender, transfemme, polyfluid, dolphin man, yodel boy, goomba sexual.
It's a miracle. Jesus has multiplied the fish and the loaves.
No, my son. I've merely stolen it from that village over there. It's called wealth redistribution. Pretty sweet, huh?
Nice.
Would you like to be healed, my son?
Yes, of course, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you.
Then fear not. For I have supported a new healthcare bill that will force you to buy insurance. Because I am a good person. By this, they will know that you are my disciples. If you have one of these yard signs, or you wear a Ukraine pin, or you put one of these human rights campaign stickers on your camel. Here, take one. Super sticky. The poor you will always have with you. This is because of capitalism. Eat the rich. 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 Infiniqueer. Barista queer. Cocaine bear gender. Marvel sexual hyper-queer hedgehog brony. And last but not least, bi-curious demi-gherkin.
What about Shrek gendered?
Oh, yes. Shrek gendered too, yeah. Whatever you guys want. Make them all up. It's fine.
I love Jesus sitting down to explain what all the different letters of the alphabet are with people's orientations and identities. Oh man, my head hurts. It hurt my head. Oh, I'm probably going to have to censor some of that. And you're probably, if you watch this far, then you've seen the parts that I've censored. There are subtitles there, but I'm going to have to censor some of the words just because I think YouTube will throttle some of that. They don't care. Babylon B doesn't. They don't really have to really care that much about YouTube. I loved in the beginning, he taps the guy on the shoulder and he's like, femboy. And the guy's looking at him like, dude, I'm not a femboy. Now, I want to say, I don't agree with all of the political, people might see this and see what they're teasing at and go, okay, well then, therefore, that's what the people of the Babylon Bee believe, even when it comes to stuff like the mail-in ballots and things like that. I don't agree with all of the political associations or of the positions that are kind of being teased at in the video. I'm laughing just because it's so silly. It's so ridiculous just to think about Jesus. This is the version of Jesus in some people's minds. People try to use the Bible all the time to say that Jesus is this, Jesus is that. Jesus was all in favor of Marxism. He set the foundation, set the stage for Marxism or something like that. And even Jesus here in this video is going, like Karl Marx, he's a smart guy. I love the rich young ruler. He's not actually the rich young ruler. He is the white young ruler. He's like, you got to be less white, dude. Tone down the whiteness. It's very funny though. I do appreciate the satire of people who try to paint Jesus out or try to use Jesus in a way to virtue signal that they are so virtuous and so moral because, and people try to use Jesus against Christians all the time and go, well, Jesus was loving. He wouldn't have had any problem with these sins. In fact, he would have been totally cool with it. He didn't even call these things sins, which is not true. It's biblically, that's nonsense. And one of the great values of satire is it actually exposes how ridiculous some mindsets are. And that's what they did with their resurrection video, the skit that they did that I reacted to here on the channel. I'll link it in the description below. But sometimes just acting out what people say Jesus was and what people say Jesus said is a hilarious way to show that it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of silly. In fact, it's very, very silly. But let me know what you think. Is this the version of Jesus that you believe in? Did they get it right? Again, I don't associate me with all the political opinions that are kind of being mentioned here. I really am my own person. I don't really toe either side of a party line on every single. I don't line up completely with Republicans or Democrats for that matter, but that's neither here nor there. Everyone should be able to see this and laugh at it. And the people that can't laugh at it, I would like to suggest that potentially you have this problem where your view of Jesus is far too narrow. Clearly, your view of Jesus can't be founded in what you read about him in Scripture, because what you see here in this video is so far from who Jesus was and the heart of who Jesus manifested himself to be in Scripture. But let me know what you think. I love you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. God bless you. Consider supporting on Patreon. The link is in the description below as well. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.